If you're watching this video, you're probably wondering how self-improvement will affect your dating life. Are you going to get more attention from girls? Is it going to help you get a girlfriend? Are people going to start suddenly treating you different? The short answer is yes. Self-improvement will actually make your dating life a lot easier. And you don't have to be a Chad. You don't have to be tall. You don't have to be this or that. You simply just have to improve yourself. And that's going to skyrocket your chances. Because right now, if you're just getting into self-improvement and you're not having too much luck with girls, there may be a lot of things that you need to improve on. So first things first, I'll tell you all a little bit of a story about my self-improvement journey. So a few years ago, I was in a really bad rut. Really bad. I couldn't get any girls to, even give me the time of day. I would get left on red. I would try to go up to them, talk to them, and it just came off as way too forced and desperate. And I was wondering for so long why I was having trouble with these chicks. Well, I wasn't self-aware at the time, and you might not be self-aware of your flaws. When in reality, I was just a loser. That was a simple answer. My body wasn't in shape. I wasn't healthy. I was abusing substances, playing video games all day. And I wondered why I was having issues. But as soon as I started to get on self-improvement, women started naturally coming into my life. And this is what's going to happen to you. You're going to notice girls start to naturally show up in your life. And you won't be chasing them. They'll be chasing you. They'll just come out of nowhere like that. Now, do keep in mind, if you're on like some monk mode, ghost mode protocol, and you're just grinding, if you're just stuck inside all day, every day, that's going to diminish your chances of meeting a girl. But if you're on a self-improvement protocol and you're actually putting in the work and you're not half-assing it, put yourself out there in the world, join groups, go, join clubs, join local clubs, go to the gym, go to events, even in your workplace. People are going to notice a difference in your aura. And people are going to be way more likely to come up to you, talk to you, start conversations, find you as an interesting person. This all comes with self-improvement. Now, you do have to keep in mind that a lot of this stuff isn't going to happen right off the bat. It could take 2 to 3 months before you see any actual results. So the method I'm going to go into right here is you're trying to build a garden in order to attract bees and butterflies, right? You won't have to go find these butterflies or bees, go out catching them with your little butterfly net. You can instead just build a beautiful garden and they'll automatically show up. And this is what happens when you get on your self-improvement journey and you start to actually make drastic changes in your appearance, in your personality, just your life in general. So, and women notice this from a distance. They see that you're a guy that has something of value, whether it's looks, whether it's money, whether it's an interesting lifestyle, being an interesting person. This all has to do with self-improvement. You're trying to level up in all areas of your life. Your personality, your finances, your looks, your body, your mental health, everything. So that's why people automatically start showing up. And so the PUA artists, there's two kind of sides of this seduction sphere in the men's world. There's like the pickup artists that say like you have to go out, you have to ask for a girl's number, you have to do this. And yes, that does work to an extent, but you could easily get labeled a creep doing that. You could easily get yourself into a lot of trouble and become a holler monster. A holler monster is a guy that's known around town for basically hollering at a bunch of chicks. When you have girls automatically come to you, right? And here's the crazy thing. You'll notice that these girls, you're not even trying to make moves on them. You're not even showing any interest. You will get strong signals from them. The things that they say, the things that they do, them messaging your phone, wanting to hang out, saying little flirty things and stuff. Guys, you get to a certain point where they make it so obvious that they like you that you don't have to. Let me just say this. You don't have to, take a shot in the dark to see if this girl likes you. These girls will automatically inject themselves into your life, and the way they act and the things that they say, it's almost impossible not to pick up on these signals. And girls are more indirect. Guys, we directly tell a girl that we like her. But in a way, girls have their own way of telling you if they like you. But it's indirect. They're not going to straight say it to your face. Like, oh, I like you. Oh, I think you're attractive. No, they're going to show it through their actions. They might call you. They might send you texts on a regular basis, ask you how your day is going, invite you out to concerts, invite you out to little parties, events. They're going to tell you about their day, tell you about their lives. They might stop by your house just to say hi, right? And their body language as well, they're going to be comfortable around you. They're going to, hug you and stuff, and they're not going to, you know what I mean? It's just going to be completely effortless. So there's a YouTube channel. You guys have to check this dude out. His name is Travis Wu, and he's like a lifestyle coach. He lives in Hawaii. He's a philosopher. He's an adventurer, and he talks about this subject so much. Creating an interesting life, being healthy, making yourself a prize is all you need to do to have girls come directly to you. And honestly, I think girls coming to you first is a lot better than, chasing women. Because number one, it eliminates like a lot of risks. It eliminates you looking thirsty, looking like a desperate guy. Instead, they're vying for your attention, not the other way around. Also, you don't become a holler monster. You don't become that guy that's hitting on every girl in the town, right? You become the guy that girls have a crush on, right? And it's crazy because you can keep these girls around as friends and kind of just put them on the back burner, put them on the side. And it's weird, they'll stick around much longer and they'll actually put up with being put in the friend zone. Now, it's up to you if you want to actually initiate something further with them. Once they show you enough interest, all you really have to do is just make a move. That's it. But other than that, girls are just going to be more friendly with you. It's going to be easier to become friends with them. It's going to be easier to find yourself in social situations where things aren't awkward because, you tried to hit up some girl, tried to cold DM her, cold approach her. Instead, these girls will watch you from afar, develop a little crush, and in the back of your mind, you kind of know, like, okay, there's like 5 girls that I know that like me, three girls I know that like me, and at any time, if I'm lonely or if I want a girlfriend or if I want to initiate something, you have this kind of list of girls on the side that, not even that you're just playing the girls, you just know that these girls like you, right? You know that they have a crush on you. It's completely obvious, but you're also not in a rush to even do anything with them, right? You could just simply live your life and be an interesting person, and you'll find yourself getting into relationships like naturally. And this is how humans were for thousands of years. We didn't have dating apps, we didn't have Tinder. There wasn't no thing such thing as a cold approach. Men just simply met women in the real world, and you met someone and a connection gets sparked, and then after that, the rest is history, right? You either, friends of benefits, she's a girlfriend or she's wife material, right? So, yeah, this is what like a lot of the pickup artists get wrong. You can completely nuke your reputation in your town if you end up, trying to hit up a bunch of girls, trying to talk to girls, because word will spread. Word will spread. You're just gonna look like this like desperate guy, out here trying to hit up a bunch of girls. So yeah, once you get on your self-improvement, you fix your diet, man. Your skin's gonna get better. You fix your style. You start exercising. You improve your body. Guys, I'm telling you, when you hit all the check boxes, when you have an interesting life, when women see that you're healthy, when women see that you're like a cool person, you have a cool personality, you do cool stuff, you don't need to try. You don't need Tinder. You don't need any of these fucking dating apps. You don't need to go to the bar. You don't need to go to the club to meet girls. You will automatically manifest them into your life. And it's a never-ending stream of women. And I mean that. It's a never-ending stream. As long as you have a social life, as long as you put yourself out there, you join clubs, you join groups, you can meet girls through work. What I'm trying to say is, you don't have to, something of value, you don't have to advertise. You don't have to advertise something of high value to sell it. People are automatically looking for good deals. That's what we do as humans. We try to look for good deals, and you're trying to make yourself into a good deal, right? Instead of, when you go on Tinder or you try to cold approach or cold DM, it's like you're trying to advertise yourself, right? You're trying to advertise a product, you're trying to sell it, versus it's the other way around. When you are such a good deal, such a good product, you make yourself a sought after human. People are searching for all of those qualities. They want someone who's healthy. They want someone who's successful. They want someone who's good looking. They want someone with a good personality. They want someone who has their financial situation in order, right? And this is what women are looking for. I hate to say it, but we live in a materialistic, objective world where people are going to judge you based on your value, based on your looks, based on your income level, based on your lifestyle. All this stuff matters. And you just have to accept that, but also live your life and realize that women aren't everything. So, yeah, self-improvement will change your dating life. It will. It's going to be so much easier to meet people. It's going to be so much easier to attract women naturally to you, right? No more needing a cold approach. No more needing to make a Tinder profile. Women will message you. They'll be DMing you, right? You'll get a random message on Instagram or Facebook. You know what I mean? These women will drop little signals, that they want to be around you, right? They'll make an effort. So if you've never experienced this before, I urge you to go on self-improvement, because it just makes you feel so much better about yourself, right? No more having to try to win over someone's affection and get them to like you, right? Also, it's so easy to put yourself outside from the others in today's society. Over 60% of Americans, now you might not be an American if you're watching it, but I am an American. I live in America. Over 60% of Americans are overweight, right? So if you're not overweight, that automatically puts you ahead of 60% of people. That's an easy one. Just control your diet, work out, exercise, stay physical. And then a lot of Americans also use drugs, have some sort of addiction, right? If you sober yourself up, you're putting yourself even higher, right? You're not like an alcoholic, you're not abusing drugs. And then let's say on top of that, you've created a good financial, you have a great career, maybe you own a business, maybe you're really good at trading stocks, crypto. So you have a good financial, situation going on that puts you in even higher tier. And then on top of that, you live an interesting lifestyle, you do cool things. You are part of clubs, groups, you travel, maybe you have a YouTube channel. Maybe you're like a philosopher or something, right? Like Travis Wu. And that's why you got to watch this guy's videos. He's a living embodiment of this philosophy right here. You don't got to try so hard. You just simply have to create a work of art of your life. It's the art of living. And when you master the art of living, everything comes to you flawlessly. On top of that, you quit watching porn, you clean yourself up, you improve your style, you start improving your personality. Maybe you start, reading books, increasing your knowledge, becoming a very knowledgeable person, learn an instrument, learn another language. These are all things that are going to make you more interesting. These are all things that are going to make you more attractive. So the only thing you need to do to get on top and actually get yourself into a better position where women will want you, all you simply have to do is just put in more effort than everyone else into your life, into your looks, into your habits. You have to conquer these things, and you have to sacrifice the bad habits if you want to improve. You can't just dream this stuff up. Don't let your dreams be dreams. Put it into action. Go to the gym, go running, go swimming, right? Start surfing, start hiking, right? These are all things that you can do, some sort of physical activity. Join a club, join a bicycle club, join a running club, right? Go roller skating. You just simply need to open your mind to all the possibilities, all the doors that are open out there. And trust me when I say that the effort is worth it. I can look back on myself when I wasn't doing self-improvement, and I'm just disgusted with the person I was. And you're going to look back too. You're going to see a picture of yourself. You're going to see, the habits, the things that you were doing. You're going to be so disgusted with how you were treating yourself as a human being. So take it from me, fellas. The proof is in the pudding. Get on your self-improvement journey. You have to do this if you want to reap all the benefits of life. If you want to be the best of the best, you got to make some sacrifices. That's it. All right? Like and subscribe. Let me know down below if you've had a similar experience, Let me know if you have a question about self-improvement. I'm super happy to help. Subscribe to the channel. And yeah, fellas. All right, I'm going to get back to work. Y'all have a great night. Peace.